That's a good intro.
I
We'll
fucking
speed
love
up.
it. Did you speed up a little bit or something? Did you tweak it?
Yeah, like at the end, it felt like it got tweaked, and it was just a little teeny bit faster.
No,
I think it's because we haven't been here in so long.
I think
It's been a while.
it's Megan's fault. Yeah.
I agree.
So, anyways, what's up, everyone?
Did you miss us?
It's been a minute.
It's been like a month, I feel like. The last time we did this was the Japanese candy, right?
Yeah, that was the last one.
That was only 2 weeks ago.
No.
No way. That was like
That
a
was
month
like
ago.
Three.
That was 84.
Minimum 3 weeks ago. Minimum.
Seriously?
Yep.
Mm.
Okay then.
But here we are. We're back. Getting kind of back into the grind of things. It's been a journey. Let me tell you, and hopefully everyone had a nice break from the degeneracy. Hopefully you went to church, get cleansed, so your spirits are now clean.
Confession.
Yeah, you did a confession, because yeah, we're gonna ruin it within the first like 3 weeks of being back. I'm sure.
I
And
just
yes,
want to point out that before we went live, Ivan put in the description #traveler and #podcast. He wrote travel, travele. TRAVLE. And Bobby spelled wrong. It says Boyd Pillow Talk still. So we left
Wow.
thank you,
Good
Rolando.
hashtags.
Has anyone else checked Undead Unlock? It's my favorite manga and anime right now. I could like it a little more than Berserk, and I love Berserk. I've heard about it. I've heard a lot about it, and I'm planning on watching it. And thank you, Vagabundo.
Yee.
Konnichiwa, and welcome back. Thank you, Vagabundo. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, for sure. Now, have you before we get started on the various topics that we have today? Has any of you started a new anime that you want to recommend the peeps?
No, I'm honestly still like I'm still going with Apothecary Diaries. And
Yeah.
is Freerun done or am I behind? I can't remember.
You're behind.
I'm pretty sure I'm behind. But I dropped Classroom of the Elite because it was just like becoming just a bunch of
Boobs.
boobs. Like they would just zoom in on boobs and then they would zoom in up these girls' skirts. And I was like, oh, this is not for me.
I'm
This
gonna
is
start watching
I
it.
liked the first 2 seasons. I was like, oh, this is really cool. I just love this idea. I love this world they're building. This is really interesting. And then all of a sudden they're always at the pool and it's just boobs and butts.
What
I was
happened?
like-
Did they change like writers or something?
I don't know, but I was like, it's the high school kids, and sorry, nobody looks like that in high school. Okay,
Yeah, why are they looking at high school kids? That's weird.
I just
What about you,
not
Blebs?
my thing.
I've only been watching Apothecary Diaries because I've been on a Netflix binge of My Wife and Kids because it's on Netflix now.
Oh.
I love My Wife as Kids.
It's okay. I've
Um,
been binging K dramas, so I understand.
I started watching a golf anime. It's called
Like
You
four,
sound like an old grandpa.
like that kind of four, like that.
yeah. Let me tell you what the name of it is. And I literally started watching it because I was like, I would never watch this, but I want to give it a chance. It's called
Golf is
Birdie
so boring to
Wing.
watch. Wait, what?
Birdie Wing, and it's like this girl who plays, and this is what I love about anime, because the most like boring stuff like golf, they will turn it into some sort of like entertaining scenario. So in this anime, there's this girl who plays clandestine golf. Like apparently there's this society of like individuals that play golf out of the rules of regular golf, and they're looked down upon by the professional golfers. And she joins the professional golfers, but all the professional golfers are like in this like super flamboyant attires, and they are like everyone has a trick up their sleeve. Like there's this dominatrix golfer that controls people with her scent and
With her
like
scent?
disorients. Yeah, like apparently she wears a lot of perfume that kind of like disorients the people and is like,
I don't
oh,
want to watch this now.
This
like
actually sounds like the characters are interesting because to me golf is so boring.
Golf is
it-
not a sport. I'm just saying it. I'm
There's
saying
people
it.
getting mad in the chat.
Also, Crimson, thank you so much. In honor of Ivan, I've started Attack on Titan, and season 1 was the first 10 out of 10 review I've ever given. Who knew lifting a rock could be so good one? Now I'm season 3 and loving it. I'm so good.
Yeah, Crimson.
That's what we're here for. We're here to spread the good gospel of Attack on Titan. Hey, wait,
An
what?
ending though, I hear.
Pick up Eve from it, and you'll see it on. That's the name of the girl, Eve, and she's not Japanese. Like she's from Italy or some shit like that.
Yeah. All right,
Like,
Blab's like,
cool.
but that's the new one I started watching, and also if you have not, yes, it's called Birdie Wing.
Birdie.
I'm,
Why Birdie? A birdie is
like
the
a
name
birdie,
of
like if you shot a
when
birdie,
you-
like
yeah, when you
Golf.
when you score a birdie on golf, like
Oh,
you can score, a hole in one,
Megan's like
a birdie.
No, I was thinking of badminton. You know they call that
God.
thing you hit the bird.
Yeah, the birdie.
Sorry.
And an eagle is that's the other thing that you can. Oh, here it is. Look, I'll pull it up real quick.
I don't do sports. I don't know.
You could, if you don't like sports, just remember anime sports is very different than
come
regular
on, just
sports.
play Wii Sports and then you're in.
Oh, girls of animation. Okay.
でもいいけど、いくら出す？覚悟して、打ち抜かれるよ。
Oh my god, she's a Game Boy. This is hysterical.
Oh yeah, every single golfer in this shit names their own shots. Like the protagonist, they call her the Rainbow Bullet because every time she shoots the golf ball, she calls it a color like blue bullet because it's gonna go straight, or pink bullet, or like green bullet to go like curve or whatever the fuck. But yeah,
負けてられません。無くなる笑顔で対戦相手の心をすりつぶす無邪気な暴君です。お仕事完了だよ。そんでもってお土産。12時間のフライト。さすがにナフレスは遠いわね。
雨橋、負けているね。
一打で相手の心を打ち抜け。
金を稼ぐために棒っきれで弾を叩いてるだけ。そうじゃなくて、なんだか乗り切れなくて。
It looks like your.
so that's Birdie Wing, and it's cute. Like you could watch it and like be content with it. Like just saying.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
It's on Crunchyroll, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Alpha Kenny Buddy. We appreciate the.
Did you not hear what you just said?
That might be a native thing. I know.
No.
I'm listening to them.
Ooh, say it really slowly. Did you get it, Megan?
No,
I don't
but
get
I
it.
know I should, but I'm not.
I'm not getting. I'm not getting it.
What is there?
Please explain.
I don't want to say it because I don't want to say it and get like clipped. You know what? I'll write in the private chat.
Oh my gosh, what is it?
Bring up the name. Bring it up again.
Hold on. Yeah.
And look at the private chat.
Okay.
Oh. You have to dig for that one.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to dig for
that's
that
pretty-
one.
I wouldn't have gotten that if nobody.
Yeah.
I honestly would. Why did you get that right away, Blabs?
Because there's somebody else who has a different
39.
account that's very similar to that one. And that was the joke for it.
This applies to us. Like we're probably like we are retarded and we didn't get it. But okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That was that. Speaking of fucking though, let me tell
Oh,
you,
here we go.
He's like had a great time in Japan.
I the one thing that I kept hearing before I went to Japan was like the moment you tried the bidets, you're never gonna go back. Like it's like going black. You never go back.
Did you
Like
try a bidet?
I
Did
did
you
try
love
the
it?
I fucking hated it.
Oh,
Like that thing, I felt it up to here. Like maybe the pressure was like too high or something, but the
a
accuracy
really
of
big
these
one, huh?
machines, the accuracy that they, I don't know how, like if there's like a little Japanese dude like aiming the shit, but it's impressive how accurate it is. And I voiced my disconcern, and I probably, like, the neighbors from the other room could hear me, as because I was not expecting it. It was just shit. It was that's
I
that's
wish I wish I had
Turn the
made
water
pilot
pressure
circumstance.
down.
okay. So look, I even took a picture of it. Okay, no,
Not while you're on it.
not of me. Okay,
Selfie.
here it is. Those were like all the mechanisms of the
Oh, it's a
toilet.
little button picture they have for spray. It's
That's
adorable. Little tushy.
hilarious. Like, can you just like turn it down though? Like water pressure.
I thought it
There's
was
plus and
down.
minus.
I thought the pressure was down, but no, like
Well, it says it's on the middle, so you should have
Yeah,
just pressed it more all the way
Come on,
down.
Ivan. There's little lights. Did you not see?
See, men can't follow instructions. It's fine.
Exactly.
no, we can. The one thing that I do give them props for is that every toilet in like a public space, like a train station or anything, there's a little button with a musical note on it. So if you want to fart your heart out, you press that thing and it starts playing like noises of like whooshing rivers, just like shh, and little
Cover up
birds flying and
sound?
stuff. So you can just like let it out without disturbing people with your fart noises.
No way.
Oh my god, yes.
No
That's
way.
amazing. I didn't know that.
I kind of want one of those. Can you?
Yeah.
So yeah, you just go in the train station and like everything's close together, and you don't want to bother others with your watery
Your
farts. So you just like press the nature button, and little birds are chirping, and the river's flowing, and you can just go. Like so probably like
Here in the States, you just like turn the fan on and hope it's loud enough to
or you
like,
start like
you
fake
turn on
coughing.
the
Just,
Yeah, and then like the stalls are really, really high, right? Like the door space underneath, so you can totally see the person who's underneath, like inside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Angry Canadian, thank you so much for the yens. Oh, yens, awesome. Bro, I hit you up on Instagram before you left for Japan so we could meet up. Even left super thanks on your announcement. Oh, dude, thank you. You see, here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. The week leading up to Japan, it was one of the craziest weeks I've ever had work-wise, and we had a lot of changes in the flight. Like I was supposed to fly on Tuesday, but they called me, like Air Canada called me. I traveled with Air Canada. They called me on Monday at 3 a.m. saying like, hey, your layover is going to be only a 40 minutes. We can change your flight, but you're going to be flying today. And it was like a whole mess. I was not checking my messages. I was just focused on finish work before going. I ended up working in Japan. So sorry that I missed your comment and your message. And next time I go, I'll definitely hit you up. So sorry for that. I do apologize.
When we're all there.
I still can't get over the fact that Ivan said he felt the bidet all the way up to here.
Good. Crimson Law, thank you. Toilet music, but just Blair's Dancing Queen.
You can dance. Having the time of your life.
God damn it. But yeah, that and also every toilet was heated.
That's so
Every
nice.
I
like
like that.
I went to all sorts of like train stations. Some looked way more sketchy than others. Is still the toilets were heated and clean.
See, I mean, the ones in America I heated too, but that's just from the previous person.
Yeah.
And that's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like, this person's been here a while, haven't they?
How do you use the toilet if you're puking? Does the thing squirt before you flush? It sounds
The
completely.
toilet. That's what
No.
you
To work if you're
say.
hungover or drunk. I can imagine. I wonder if they have hungover drunk stories about toilets. Do the Japanese have like?
You
I
have to
know.
press the button. Like if you're
I
drunk
know,
and
but you're drunk and you pressed the wrong one or something.
brush
don't
your
know.
teeth.
Hang
Like
on a
I don't know.
second. Isn't there like two different things, or was the bidet in the toilet also? Is it
No,
like a
the
two in
bidet
one?
is in the toilet.
I did 2 in 1. I thought they were two separate things. You know, you get up and you shake
No,
it
oh
over.
no. It's there. It's installed in it.
Ah.
Like the buttons are like on the side, like next to your thigh. So whenever you're like, oh, thank God I let go of that demon, you just press the button and you know.
Ow. What? So wait, it's clean water though, right? It's not like
Yeah, it's clean water.
Yeah,
It's not.
okay.
It's
It is
Yeah,
clean
I
water.
did. Wow.
Yeah. And yeah, everyone told me like, dude, the moment you try the bidet, that's it. Like, no, I tried it and no, I couldn't.
So the next time you're in Japan, can you just like film yourself like the face only and just your expression while using the bidet? Hey guys, what's up? Currently using the bidet. It's not going so well. I feel a lot to my throat. Bye.
I'm questioning my sexuality
Live
at the
streaming.
moment. Like, this water be hitting different, you know. But
yeah.
yeah,
Is it
Bathroom in
cold or is it
Japan.
warm water that's spraying on you? Like
That's warm.
Okay.
Interesting.
This is warm. It's warm
You need
water.
to make a video now. I've been comparing American bathrooms to Japanese bathrooms.
Oh, there's look. I'm gonna say I really thought, and most likely people are gonna be mad because I'm about to insult one of the biggest churches in America. But I thought Buc-ee's had the best restrooms in America. I really did. But that is not the case. Well, maybe it is the case. Like Buc-ee's does have the best,
I've
the
never been.
the cleanest restrooms in the whole US. And I thought that was the best restrooms ever. But like I wish I had taken more pictures of like the restrooms. But I went to not so like modern train stations that clearly are like the equivalent of going to like maybe like a Shell gas station or a Chevron, you know, like on
Mhm.
exit random, where you know like the doors are not gonna work, like the toilet paper is non-existent, you can see like, you know, remnants of the
squat.
other person.
You
Yeah,
don't
like
actually sit down if you.
like
gotta
you're like
sit,
shit, like that's something. But no, like every single toilet that I visited in Japan was good.
You know, now you're going to say this all over again because Leto's awake and he's going to be here in a couple of minutes.
He's
and
gonna
you have,
want the toilet.
you have to tell him.
About the bidets.
Where
have
the
to
heck
tell
is
him.
Christina? Like, what happened there? She said she was on her way.
An alligator ate her, obviously.
I did encounter one of these, the traditional Japanese toilets where you have to like
Ooh, the
squat.
squatty.
Let me tell you, if you can't squat, just try your best. Like do it. Just like health wise, squatting like, you know, like Asian people do is actually very good for your hips. So I would suggest that you do it. But according to science, that's the best way to like
Poop. Yes,
to
I've
poop.
heard that too.
Yeah.
I just don't think I ever want to do it that way. It's just weird, man.
That's
Like
how
I
they do it in Africa too. Though they're like you just kind of squat over a hole.
Vagabundo, I'm pro bidet. Use them at Korea saunas. You probably should just adjust the pressure.
Yeah, see, I think you had the pressure too high and you were like attacked and grazed by water.
Yeah, probably. I went out like I took it too big. You know, it was too big for my first time. I do think I should have went with a nation instead of an African, if you know what I mean. And
Wow.
what's up,
Hear
Lethal?
that?
I pick everything over an African too. Almost
So,
everything.
No, you have to turn your camera on for this. There's a story
You
for you.
do.
No.
Seriously.
Yes.
Lethal. You have
No.
to. Yes.
Yeah.
We're talking about Japanese toilet. Like,
You want to hear what Ivan did to himself.
Go
And
on.
we need to see your expression.
Come on. Come on.
No.
Why? What's the matter? You all frumpy because you just will get.
No, I'm not turning my camera on because I'm not wearing clothes.
To put some clothes on. Or you know what?
Don't
Chuck,
you just usually wear a bathrobe? And you don't give two.
Yeah. Put a bathrobe on. Turn your camera on so we can tell you the story.
Fine, I'll get dressed. No, for a stream called Body Pillow Talk, why am I being
It's not
abused to
called
put
body
clothes
today.
on?
It's called boys.
It's Boyd pillow talk, okay? Get it right.
Boyd, oh, it is too. What's up with that?
Ivan
he
can't
spell
spell.
travel. He wrote travel-y.
Miss
Hey!
Fancy.
Wow, look how gorgeous.
Thank you. I actually cared today.
You
Fine, I'll
Christina,
go
you
get
look
dressed.
great.
Is there a story I need to hear?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Ivan, we told Lethal he had to get dressed so that he could be on camera because we need to see his expression.
Hi Miguel.
Yeah.
What's up, Miguel?
Hi Miguel.
Oh yeah, he's back there.
we're talking
Mr.
about
Hannigan.
BDay.
Japanese toilets.
Oh my god, I've heard all about these.
Hello.
I'm
You're
so
about
excited to hear about the
it
toilets.
again from Ivan.
We
in
just
his
wait for
story.
freaking Lethal to put some shirts on.
Did you have like the hardest time?
That was such a funny pun considering everything.
Oh. Well, I can imagine
I
I
can-
sit
I
on there
can
and be
tell
like, "What
you,
the hell?"
It was a difficult time. I wouldn't call it a hard time, but it was a difficult time. That's for
I have to
fucking
hear
sure.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Hurry up, Lethal.
Seriously,
as
how long
Lethal
does it
can-
take to get dressed?
Oh,
He's
we're
a man.
waiting for
woman.
him.
He's such a
Yeah.
woman. He
Is he
just
trying
got
to,
here
like,
like
be
2 seconds
stylish?
before you did.
Sheesh.
All the toilets that I've encountered that I encountered in Japan were massively clean. Like holy fuck, they
Oh,
are,
that's so nice.
and
Just like, I
they're
want a
warm
heated
too.
Toilet.
Like they're heated toilets. Like
Like
every
the
single one.
seat?
Yeah, the seat was heated,
And,
and
like,
like I was.
It's not even that cold there, right? Like it's not
Oh
freezing.
fuck! It was freezing. Like
Oh, was it?
yeah,
Probably
like
in the
What
winter
was
time,
it?
like
What
if
was
it's
it?
cold, they heat them, and then if not, they're not.
I think it's just like perpetually heated.
What was the temperature?
Because see, for us, a heated seat means someone sat on it forever. You know.
That's so fun.
What was the temperature like?
Well, there was there was a couple of days where we were, what is the conversion? 34, 35
Fahrenheit?
degrees. Yeah, Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Which
That's
for
That's
freezing.
cold.
well
If
for
you live-
me it's cold, okay? Just let me
You
fucking
live
be.
in the south, it is.
Yeah, okay. So I have something to say about this.
Oh,
Japan is incredibly fucking clean.
That's
But
what
there
I've
is
heard.
not a trash can to be found anywhere. There's no trash cans. There, like, if you find a trash can, it's like finding a shiny Pokemon. There is no trash cans. Which, here we go. How do you explain that Japan is so clean? Like the streets are like very, very, very clean. You cannot find like trash or anything like that. Like the parks, every single park looks like this. Let me show you, like that. And it's like, that's it.
There's a trash bag on the floor.
Yeah, like that's the most that you'll see.
I'm assuming that
when-
this is for like gardening.
When they gather and everything. But like here, this is Tokyo Tower, and the streets. It's it. No trash. no trash or anything, but there's no trash cans because it is expected. Like the people are educated to like not generate as much trash, and if you do, you take it home so you can recycle or whatever. So that's like massive props.
Yeah, it's just the
for them.
expectation is set, and like there's something about their society that there's like kind of an unspoken set of rules, and you just follow them.
And
Like we shouldn't have to tell you not to litter. That's common sense. And so like for them, it's like you would never, or else people would be like, "Hey, why did you drop that?" You know.
you want to go to a place, you make a line in an orderly fashion before like instead of just pushing everyone and like trying to get ahead. No, you just make a little line, and this is out in the street. Like, and oh my god, I had great this little fish thing that it was filled with cherry blossom jelly.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What
That
does
was
cherry
one.
blossom
Looks
jelly
our
taste
chocolate fish
like?
that we had.
Have you ever had rose ice cream?
Yes.
Like that, but sweeter.
Cool.
Like
I try
floral?
it. Yeah, I try that.
I went to a maid cafe too.
Okay, are you gonna tell
Ooh.
your toilet story again? Or
Oh yeah, so I tried the
It's very
bidet.
important.
I tried the bidet, and let me tell you, Lethal, I feel violated. I feel dirty. I don't.
You feel clean.
It's one of those experiences that reminds you of your uncle. You know, when you were a kid,
Trying to
and
think about that.
yeah, it hurts. It hurts. But yeah, like I usually whenever I get scared or startled, I just usually just like, oh, what the fuck, you know, like, oh, like that's it. I yelled. I actually yelled. I'm sure the people on the next room heard me
He's like, does he need some preparation H or what?
because god damn. God damn, the bidet. I mean, probably yes, you're correct. I should have like lessened the pressure or anything, but I didn't think that thing was like a firefighter hose. Like,
Oh,
he was,
So there was some pressure behind that water.
and he was accurate. He was fucking accurate. Like, there's
everyone's worried about AI starting Skynet and Judgment Day, but really, it's just to clean buttholes.
Precision.
You know, I've never used a bidet. Has anyone else here ever used a bidet?
No.
Never even heard that word until today.
Are you
Really?
that dumb, Lethal? No way.
I thought like in Australia, like they all might have them. I don't know. Just like in America, they're not standard, but I feel like it's starting to become a thing that like
I've
people
never
want to
seen
do.
one.
toilet use hydro pump.
Ooh.
Good
You know,
See,
coping
I'm
reference.
curious because, like, for instance, I'm very short. So, like, I sit on some public toilets and my feet are dangling. You know what? Like, I can't even touch the floor. Shit is embarrassing. So it's like, but someone like Ivan can touch the floor. And it's like, wouldn't that change the, like, trajectory of, like, where certain parts that need to be cleaned are?
Maybe
So,
it
like,
scans
how
your
does that
butt.
thing
Look,
know?
this is all I
Fire
can
hole.
say. This is all I can say. After my experience and felt so dirty, I didn't know what button to press or anything like that.
How to turn it off.
And I was like, I just want to know, like, how did it do whatever it did? So I started pressing buttons randomly, and here's the toilet, right? Like right there. There's the toilet. I saw this like imagine the xenomorph from Alien. You know how it has like the little head coming out of its mouth. I saw the like a thing like coming like from the center of the toilet and started like washing the toilet around. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing has like a sensor and it detects the butthole and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's 3
Maybe
millimeters
it's
to
like
the
a heat
right.
detector.
Honestly, I'm sure it does. Like, I'm sure built into the seat, they're like, oh, the heat is here. This is where their body is, and we're just going to shoot.
Yeah, like
They're
sure it's a
assuming
whole
your ass
equation.
cheeks are even.
Sorry.
but yeah, that's
Ivan?
yes.
Please tell me there's one where the toilet is in the shape of like Blastoise.
That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious, at least for kids.
Yeah. Let me see.
I mean,
Isn't it-
did you press like every button? I would want to know what every button does.
He could have filmed it, but he didn't, like an idiot.
there
He
is
didn't film himself on the toilet, Blabs. Is that what you're
No,
asking?
yeah, he should have.
That's what Blabs wants.
Hey, with the amount of buttons that's on that thing, I'm sure he accidentally hit record.
there is my favorite button on those toilets is
The off
the
one.
is the music button. So whenever you go to a public toilet, there's a music button that you press, and either music will come, or in my case, I got a lot of like birds chirping and like a river
What?
flowing, and
So
it's
like
loud.
maybe it'll cover up the sound of poop if you like. bloop.
Yes. So if you want to just like rip a good one, you're like, you know what? I don't want to disturb the others with my farty farts. So you press
Birds
the
chirping.
nature and just let it go. And let me tell
I'm
you that
shooketh.
thing is like that's pristine.
That's pretty cool.
It does cover a shit ton. Like just saying. Like
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's
I
a
have
very good
question,
invention.
Ivan.
Yes.
So when I went to Australia, I noticed that the toilets were shaped differently. Like they're more circular than oval, or like more circular square-like than oval. What are they like in Japan? Are they like the same?
Circular
Like
square.
yeah, they're a lot smaller than in America. Oh yeah,
Like-
actually took a
Oh, they're
photo and
smaller
everything.
too.
Yeah, that's what it
It's
kind
like American toilets are more elongated.
Those
yeah.
look like ours.
Yeah.
No, yours does not look like that.
No, that's way more of our shape.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I've got one right fucking there.
Take a photo.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
No, but seriously, like,
Except mine
like
doesn't have
they
all
were
those
slightly
buttons.
different. Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. The movie of Your Boy Kongman did come out in Japan. It's not a movie.
Live action?
No, it's technically like a recap movie of the entire series.
Mm.
And if the movie does well, a season 2 will be announced. So just saying, guys, if you see this movie or anything here, like coming to the US or even from Japan, if you can find it to buy it or whatever, please do so we can get a season 2 of Your Boy Coming. Speaking of Your Boy Coming, if you have not watched the recap for Your Boy Coming that I did, go and watch it because I like it.
You're gay.
Yeah, you are gay and you like bidays and you open your mouth to them. So that's all I'm saying.
You know what? I have a photo of the Australian airport
Oh my gosh, we're
bathroom, and
still
I
on
thought
this.
it was so freaking weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's weird you're taking photos of airport bathrooms too.
Pull it up. See, it's different.
Oh my
shades.
god, what is
that is
that?
fair.
That does not look like mine. That's an airport for you foreign fucks.
And what is the hose next
Oh wait,
to
this
it?
isn't. No wait, this isn't. This is in Qatar. Never mind. This is the Qatar.
Oh.
bathroom. Weird too.
Wrong
What is with the
country.
hose?
That's a Qatar
Do you hose
toilet?
the toilet down?
Okay, so
Or,
here's the
like,
thing.
what?
When I was in Doha,
You
their
hose the toilet.
No,
You
I
don't
mean,
flush it,
shower.
you just hose it.
I think you could actually shower because their bathroom stalls are like the size of my bedroom. Like full privacy. The doors are like completely like seal proof, everything. You could like have a party in the stall.
And no one would
They had
know.
like a little, and I think that thing was like an actual shower hose that you could probably hose yourself down. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
Interesting.
but the ones in Australia were different too. I'm just saying.
Mm.
I'm gonna find one photo of that one too. Please hold.
No, okay.
Labs literally did take pictures of bathrooms. And
Yeah.
she-
I know it was weird. You guys even see it too. Like that's weird.
Yeah, but who thinks to do that? And
I
collect?
do.
See any sumos?
I
Ivan,
love it.
So what?
did you see any sumos?
Well, let me tell you real quick. Let me tell you
We're
something.
in the bathroom. Way.
So first off, I want you guys to know something. Sumo wrestling in Japan is something very, very sacred. Like whenever you go to a sumo match, you're not even supposed to be like cheering or anything. You're supposed to be quiet, just expectating, because this is a martial art that has lasted through centuries. Like this is also something that they used for rituals. So this is not just necessarily a sport, but also like a very sacred part of their culture. So sumo wrestlers are very highly esteemed. Not not every Japanese gets the opportunity to even talk to a sumo wrestler. Sumo wrestlers are very high esteemed and everything. So the opportunity for a Japanese person to interact with a sumo wrestler is incredibly low. So I went and I met up with Sho. You guys remember Sho? And he gave me a tour around some bars and restaurants that he knew. And let me tell you, I I will go into the story of the bars and everything that I ate and tried with Sho, which was fucking incredible. That was an experience of a lifetime. There's a video, like we're gonna make a video about it, so don't worry. But after the night ended, he told me, "Hey, uh, there's a thing that I've been trying to do with some of my coworkers, and we're trying to like make this new experience here in Japan, not necessarily just for foreigners, but also for Japanese people. And it's about sumo. Would you like to attend? Is this Sunday?" I was like, yeah, sure, man. Like, he just gave me a great time, and I thought this is probably going to be one of those like where we go to a museum, we learn about it, we just like, that's it. We just learn about sumo. Well, that's not necessarily what happened. So first, I met him at a train station, and he said, "Your taxi's ready." I'm like, "Okay." So we hop on a taxi, and we're going through this like very rural, like just like normal part of Tokyo. Like we're out in the boonies, and like the houses are normal. It was kind of rainy, but like we're definitely not like in the city. We get to a house, and this is what we see when we walked into the house. Is this very super traditional little place, and it's not just only me. Like there were other people that got invited. We obviously left our shoes, and it looked like this, like super traditional with those ropes, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is this really going to
Is
be?
this where they live?
So yes, this is where they live. So I didn't know this, but sumo wrestlers, they all live in a house where they train, and that's their thing. Like that's what they do. Um, but this is the crazy thing. We go inside this little room, and this is what we are presented with: an arena, like a
Oh,
sumo arena.
oh, that's cool.
And their show like explaining what it is, that this is a sacred, like this is an actual arena where they're trained. Like this is it. And here we have like many people, we were like listening to the instructions and everything, and then we started like learning about sumo through some video presentations that show was giving, and that's where I thought it was going to be. Like, okay, we're learning about like the sumo history. We're learning about like everything that it is at an actual place of training, and it was super cool. What I was not expecting is that he called, and two sumo wrestlers came in,
Fight.
and here they are. They come in and they start prepping the arena. They start like doing their bows, and like everything is like, we're like, oh my god, we're about to like see them like do shit. It's gonna be crazy. We get to see like some of their fights. Like we saw a couple of like sumo fights and like things that they were doing and how it is. And then we get we got asked, all right, we need a couple of volunteers. And of course I was going to be like, yeah, what's up? That's when shit got crazy. I do not have videos of that because
Did you get your ass whooped?
well, I do have videos of that, but not on this particular folder, and I'm saving those for the actual video that I'm going to make for this. Also show
Ooh.
You got your
recorded
ass
a lot. They're like, we're going to train with them. I'm like, oh my god. So we, like myself and other people included, we got like some shirts and shorts, and they told us like, you gotta change, like you have jeans on. All right, we got our gear going.
Did they give you like clothes to use, or did you just go out and get some?
No, they provided it.
Cool.
And we started doing stretchings. Then we started doing like the type of hits and slaps on like hard wood. Then we started to learn how to shift with the feet and everything, and it was great. And then they were like, okay, now you've trained, you've stretched, who's ready to fight? Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, all right, bring it, like let's go. And let me tell you, these sumo wrestlers, one of them is retired. They did not speak a single thing about English, but they were so welcoming and so funny and so charming. And then we're like, okay, let's go. I went full on against them, like trying to push them. You could not move them if you wanted to. Like, holy fuck. They, and obviously not only me went, a lot of people did go with against them and everything, and we were just like having fun. Everything was great. Even Shaw, like at the end we were like, Shaw, and they like picked Shaw up and like they were carrying him on their back. But then they're like, well, now that you've experienced this is how a real fight looks like. And they got in position and they gave the go. When I tell you, I have not heard a clap like this. Imagine, but with an entire body. Like, I think I even felt like the shock. The sound was so loud of these two titans clashing and like slapping each other and carrying, like, that's when that's when you realize, like, with a half a slap from any of them, you'll be on the ground. Period. There's nothing you can do. They will massacre you if you want to. Like, they are pure fucking muscle. And it was amazing to see. Then I thought that was going to be the experience. But lo and behold, I was wrong. Because these two sumo wrestlers, as well as Sho and the rest of the team, prepared something called chanko, which is a traditional meal that sumo wrestlers cook. And we all shared the table.
Mm-hmm.
And we were able to like ask the sumo wrestlers about them, like just ask personal questions. And I asked one of them, like, what was his favorite movie, and he said The Avengers, because of the Hulk, because he wanted to be like the Hulk. And he's like, I like smashing things, chanko is this soup with like, actually you can see it in this picture. You see this little bowl right here next to the thing. That is raw chicken mixed with spices. And what you do, as you can see, we had like plastic gloves, you grab the chicken in your hand and you kind of like squeeze it out and scoop it with a spoon to make kind of like a little bowl, and then you dump it on this broth, and this broth just like it's full of vegetables, and then you pair it with rice. It is one of the most delicious broths I've ever had. Amazing thing, an amazing experience. And even because we had some Japanese people with us during the tour, um they said like this is something that not even Japanese people get to do. Like you're sharing the table and a meal with actual sumo wrestlers. That is unheard of. It is like saying, oh yeah, the like the quarterback of random NFL, team made dinner for me, something like that. It was such an amazing experience, and the video is going to be great. Like, just FYI, there's going to be like a whole video about it. But I just want to say thank you to Shaw, because holy fuck, that was an experience, and we got to do it for free.
Nice.
Like he took us for free, and that was a highlight of my life, like. But speaking of other things that fucking Shaw got us to do, we met him, and he took us to a bar to try some actual Japanese cuisine, and he said, "Do you trust me?" And I said, "Yeah, I trust you." And I was going to eat whatever he gave me. I'm gonna show you some of the dishes, starting with this one. Chicken sashimi, or raw chicken.
I heard about this.
And I was like, "Show you son of a bitch. We're gonna start with this one." And it's actually not bad. It's actually good. It's not
okay. So have I heard that like it's true that like the chicken over there? I heard this rumor this week, and I didn't confirm the truth of it or not, but that like they don't have salmonella because of the way they like raise their livestock and chickens. That someone said like salmonella doesn't exist in Japan, but I was like, is that actually true? Or
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure about that, but he did say that this chicken is kind of prepared in a way with vinegar and other things to kill the bacteria. So what you're eating is actually just the meat
like
without
grind
bacteria.
or at least soaked in something to help.
Yeah. So definitely like it's good. And yes, we ate it. Did not
And
get
you lived.
sick or
You're here.
we lived. This is another thing that he gave us. Is
Did you put any sauce on it, like on your chicken, or like?
Oh yeah. So what you're supposed to do? They give you this raw.
Oops, sorry.
This raw egg.
Oh, people keep calling me.
You have a ringtone?
It's a certain ringtone for someone. So I know it's someone.
Whose phone is on like actual sound these days?
I know,
Apparently
right?
lethal.
Mine?
this is Quail.
I'm
Actually,
not
mine is
screaming.
too.
This is quail. So
Okay.
Ooh,
they give you this
But it's raw.
Yeah, it's raw quail egg, and you pour it on top. And,
What the heck? Raw. Okay.
Then
Raw dogging it.
we got to try this fatty tuna
No one's
sushi.
gonna laugh, but Megan.
Yeah, I heard that, Christina. I heard that. I was pretending like I didn't hear it though.
The guys didn't laugh.
Oh my god.
What did you say?
She
I
said
said
They
raw
were
dog,
even
just
listening.
raw dogging
it's,
it.
it's a sex joke, and she's such a.
Oh, Christina, please. This is a serious
Come
stream.
on.
This is an educational stream. Please reserve your perversion for your
Yes, I am
orgies
so
or whatever.
sorry. I'm
whatever you
definitely
do.
the worst one here for sure.
Oh, 100%. Thank you very much.
I think it's Megan, but okay.
Same.
We did have some cooked items like
I hope so.
chicken. We had chicken skin,
Yum.
chicken liver, chicken balls.
Really?
Not the testicles, but like ground
Balls
of chicken?
chickens. Yeah, a chicken wing and chicken thigh. With
That reminds me of Monster Hunter food. If y'all ever
It
played
does.
Monster Hunter, it's just
Yeah,
like
it
a whole
does.
bunch of meat. Like,
And a plate that's like this big,
yeah,
and they just like stick a fork and eat the whole thing.
yeah, and they're like, yeah, it reminds me of Monster Hunter for sure.
Then,
Looks good though.
can anyone guess what this is?
No.
Is it squid or octopus?
Nope.
It's a lettuce.
This is puffer fish.
Oh, and you have to cook that the right way, or you get poisoned.
Well, thankfully,
Or it's toxic.
thankfully that was the skin, which doesn't have any venom.
Oh,
So
interesting.
you
You
didn't
know,
go on
we've
the
all
risk
seen
pit.
Apothecary Diaries over here, so
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we're learning things.
We got to try this sushi.
Oh, that looks so
That-
good.
Is
I
that
don't like
egg?
sushi.
Look, this is
Egg
one
in
of the
there.
best sushi I've ever had in my
Is
life.
that egg in there? Is that what the yellow is? Oh, that
Egg.
looks so good.
Salmon, tuna. It was a combination of different things.
If I
Oh
don't
my-
like fish, I'm not gonna like this, huh?
Well, let me tell you, in my group, there was one person that hates fish with a passion. Tried this sushi, was like, this is the best thing I've had. Like, loved it.
Wow.
So even if you don't like fish, this sushi is bananas. Like, absolutely bananas.
What does it taste like?
It was just a combination of a lot of flavors that it was like just very good. Like, absolutely good.
Now, if you don't
Just
know how to
help
use
with the
chopsticks,
prep.
are they gonna yell at you?
You need to learn. Like, you absolutely
Start
need
learning.
to learn.
Start
Because
learning.
there's no forks.
I've
like
tried. I'm
you
terrible at it.
Well,
It's
well,
just
do you know
practice.
what we'll do? We'll get you like the
You can
kid
feed me.
chopsticks.
No,
The
you can feed
kid
me like a bird.
chopsticks that
But
have
you
like.
don't even have to
they're
do it the
attached
right
to it.
way. As long as you can figure out a
Just
way to pick
snap.
it up where it doesn't fall, then you're good.
Also, Shaw is the clear definition of I know a guy. So we were walking down the street and he's like, "Hey, do you want to try like real Wagyu beef?
Oh,
Like the
Yes.
best that you can get in Japan?" And I'm like, Of course." It's like, "Hold on, let me see." And he starts making some calls to like the manager of this restaurant. It's like, "Okay, I got us a table." Like, okay.
wow.
So
Got
we go
connected.
into this restaurant, and I know this is going to be an experience that I haven't had before, because instead of bringing you like the condiments or anything, they bring you this like little slab of crystallized salt. So whenever you cook the meat on the grill in front of you, you like brush it with that salt, so it caramelizes on the meat instead of like dumping the grains on it. And this is how it looked. And you can see the
Ivan's
marbling
gonna
on
start
this
doing that in
bitch.
his kitchen now. He's gonna be like,
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Look at that
Holy.
marbling though. Like,
It looks so good.
that thing was incredible.
Amazing.
Incredible. But we had Wagyu, and of
Mm.
course Sho was like, you gotta go like the Japanese way too. We also got this heart.
ugh.
What?
We got heart, and they served this heart with a chocolate sauce.
What?
And it sounds like that, right? It is fucking delicious. Like, I was not expecting it. And this is actually Shaw cooking some of the meat on this little grill. What he's cooking right there is aorta, or like the vein of the heart.
Yeah, aorta, yeah.
Aorta, yes, it is. So that was delicious. Then he also got us some rare part of the inside of the rib, not the outside of the rib, but like the inside of it, and it looked like this.
I was just trying to make us all hungry.
I don't know. That doesn't look that good to me.
It looks like it'd be so good if it's cooked.
Oh,
Mm.
trust me, it is.
So why did you take pictures of like all your food raw?
Because that's when it looks the most delicious to me. And I was busy eating. I was really busy eating. Then after we were done eating all like amazing food. He's like, it's time for another drink because fucking Show is an alcoholic. Like we were like, hey dude, eat something because he was barely eating, and he's like, no, because if I get full, then I can't drink. So I would rather drink alcohol than eat food. So he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna like my guy. He's not joking when he knows when he says like, yeah, I know my drinks. So so we start going around like this part of Shinjuku called Golden Guy, and it's a bunch of like alleyways and stuff. And all these alleyways look kind of like these, very, very traditional. Apparently, this part of town was used to be run by the Yakuza, not anymore. But there's
Is that the mafia?
Yes,
Japanese mafia.
and so we are making like weird turns and everything. I swear to you, I was lost. Like I didn't know where I was anymore. Like I didn't know like south or north or anything. And we walk into this like super tight alleyway where there's like this little like nothing on the wall with very steep stairs going upstairs. And he's like, all right, just follow me. And we're going on this like super narrow staircase, very steep staircase, just like going up. And we get to this like very shady looking door. No signs around it. Nothing around it. Just like this
Just
shady
a little hole.
Not even the hole. I wish there was a hole. But he goes and knocks on it, and it barely opens, and he says something in Japanese, and the door closes, and he's like, okay, we're good. Then they open the door. I'm like, okay, this is where we go. They're like, that's it. Goodbye,
Goodbye,
kidneys.
everybody.
And we go inside this tiny little bar with only 10 seats. And there's this old man, super nice, super nice, and with like orange lighting for some reason. And this guy, he's just there like serving alcohol, and we're like, oh, this is super good, super. And Shaw tells us, okay, this guy, he doesn't need like signs or anything, because if you know, you know. He makes whiskey by hand, like he knows how to make whiskey. But he's the only person that I know of in Japan that makes whiskey out of cherry blossoms.
Ooh.
And he asked for that, and he gets this like random ass glass bottle with the drink and everything. And he shared a glass of the cherry blossom whiskey. Holy fuck, that's the best alcohol I've ever had in my life.
Nice.
It was so smooth and warm, and it was the best. So
All right, I have a question though.
Yes.
So is this guy like part of like some like mafia or something inside this
How does-
bar? Because like how like
Yeah.
well, besides the fact besides Show, I'm guarantee Show knows the mafia obviously, but like you're opening the door and like you're giving you passwords and all that. This bar thing must be for like mafia members only or something.
No, I think it's just like very local, because Show is very, very local. Like he is not. If you go to Show's channel, you can see that he recommends places that are not very touristy. It's more like the underground of Tokyo. And so he knows like a lot of bars. He knows a lot of
If
people.
we go, can we meet Show and he can take us around?
Oh,
Seriously.
he's
You
so
sound like the
down.
best tour guide.
Yeah.
Oh, he is the fucking best. And let me tell you, I gotta give props to him. He's not only given us the tour of our life, because you know he's like really showing us and speaking for us and stuff like that, and we're having the best time. He took us to like a fancy ass karaoke too, and it was just like the best. He wanted to pay for everything. Like he every time he got his card, I was like, dude, no, like let me pay for it. It's like, no, you're my guest. Like let me pay for it. So not only he's an alcoholic and very funny alcoholic, he's a very decent alcoholic.
Right on. I
So,
actually really want to try this cherry blossom whiskey.
Yeah, that sounds
amazing.
delicious.
oh, and it's very smooth though. Like you don't feel it, and just like it just fills you.
Is it really, really potent?
Not really. It's super like you feel like a wave of like a bliss, and then it goes like it's super soft but really good.
One thing I didn't know was that you don't need a visa to get in.
No, you don't. If you have
That's
a passport,
crazy,
if you have a
Really?
passport, well, Japan has a list of countries that just with your passport you
Yeah.
can get in for 90 days with no problem.
So
Yeah, we
I've
can
had-
only do this year. You know that, right?
I've had nothing but drama trying to get my American visa. I've been trying since October.
Dude,
and it's one drama after another.
Yeah. Coming
Yeah.
to America is one of the
Yeah.
hardest
Yeah.
shits you can do. Like good fucking luck. The American visa tourist whatever border patrol is the absolute fucking worst. There's a YouTuber that I follow called Moist Critical. He is like
Yeah, he's freaking out at the moment because his esports team, he can't bring them over. And I think they're actually from Australia as well.
Yeah, they're from
having drama
Australia.
too. Yeah.
So yeah, fucking
Everyone just come through the southern border, and you're welcome. We'll give you thousands
You don't know
of
what's
dollars
crazy,
and iPhones.
Blabs? I know this isn't the time or place for that, but every single person I've told that I've had this drama with has said that to me.
Because it's true. It's
Yeah.
true, Lethal.
it is
Yeah.
it is fucking
It is
You don't know
true.
what it's like here, man.
It is true.
One thing that I did that I was also very undergroundy of Japan, I went to this place. Let's see if any of you recognizes it.
Hmm?
Does it look familiar to you?
This is Bocce.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the
Huh.
this is the entrance to the club
Yeah,
that happens in Bocce the Rock. So
that's cool.
went
That is
to a
so
concert.
it right there.
And I got to watch the
Was
name of the
Bocce
band is Real, and they're girls and they play rock, so it was as close
That's
to
cool.
Bocce as I could have gotten. Sadly I could not, like, we were not allowed to record, and no one was recording either.
That's
But I
so
was able
weird.
to like
How do they get publicity and all of that? Like nowadays, like people want to be recorded and like spread all over the internet, so like their
Mhm.
band can get bigger and they don't-
like because the house was recording them, Like,
Um,
and
but
they
you're not allowed to do any fan cams.
well that's the thing, because they
It's
wanted
so weird though.
I guess they just wanted the people to like enjoy, because everyone was just like hyping them up and everything. But obviously I'm Mexican, and
so you did it anyway.
I got a little bit of the recording, and
So
this
you
is
proved them right.
yeah, pretty much.
Such a small venue. Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
That is so cool. Look at him bopping.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, whenever they're playing, everyone, like, it's like osmosis. Like everyone knows their steps, like.
It's like
First
a country
off-
line dancing.
First off, at least this was my experience. Okay, this is my experience. If any of you that have traveled to Japan in the comments or whatever had a different experience, that's yours. My experience in this particular concert is that no one sung the songs if the song was only sung by one voice. What I mean by this is that if the song was just sung by the lead with no backup vocals, no one would sing the song because that's her song. But if there were backup vocals, like in the chorus or like whoa, whoa, or whatever, Then they would sing. They would not interrupt the singing of the lead singer.
It's so different from America because like they're crazy. They sing all the way through and they scream. And they like have signs that are like in everybody's face. So like if you're behind someone with a sign, you can't freaking see.
Yeah,
which I think is annoying.
That's why I never go to concerts. Never been one. No point.
Then as soon as they would like finish the song, here in the Americas and also in Mexico, whenever someone finishes the songs, you keep hyping them up and you're like, oh, go for the next one. And you're yelling, you're doing mosh pits and shit. The moment they would stop singing, la, 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 everyone would go dead quiet. They would not move. Like I could whisper and it would sound loud to me. Like that was just the most bizarre thing because they were like going at it, like super going into the song. The moment the song ended, like going back to zero. They did a tour with Deadlock. Oh, nice. Good to know. But yeah, so that was the concert that I had at the Butchie the Rock place.
Butchie!
And I mean, holy fuck, there's so much I also did. Like I've told you 3 or 4 of the bajillion things I did. And I don't want to like keep you guys here for a long time.
You're gonna make lots of videos, right?
Excuse me?
You're gonna make a lot of videos, right?
I will. But
we can see you scrolling through the photo album.
Yeah, like there's
yeah, in the frame.
On right here. Like right here I'm going through let me tell you. I went to Universal Japan in Osaka. And
did you buy anything?
Oh, I bought a shit ton of things.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't buy any Harry Potter stuff.
Wow.
Sorry.
Fail.
Absolute fail. What I did buy a lot of was from Nintendo World. I've gone to Nintendo World in Universal Hollywood. If you've gone to Nintendo World in Hollywood and you liked it, it's like liking diarrhea. I went to this one. This is how the God intended it to be. The one in Hollywood is so shitty in comparison.
It's so small, I hear.
It's very small. Everything's like stacked together. Doesn't really make sense. It doesn't feel like an actual land. Here, there's a lot of space. There's way more like activities to do.
Wow.
It is so gorgeous. Like this thing is so gorgeous.
Seriously.
And we're gonna get this version and even a little bit bigger in Orlando next year at Epic Universe. So all I gotta say is like this fucking land. When I went to Hollywood, I was like, oh yeah, it's cute. I guess. Oh, that's fine. Here, this is fucking gorgeous. This is beautiful.
Christina is not amused.
She's probably not even listening to this thing.
I am.
She's like, I hate Nintendo.
I love Nintendo. I'm like a huge nerd.
And they do have the Black Lake.
Yes, I see. Everyone takes great photos of it because it's beautiful and it reflects. It's gorgeous. It's on the bucket list. Like if I go to Japan, I feel like 5 days is gonna have to be like reserved just for Harry Potter stuff.
Just for Harry Potter.
They are so much there.
They're absolute fans of Harry Potter. That's for sure.
Yeah, USJ like does it right. They have so much stuff there that's like 10 times better than what we have. It's like what the hell? Why? They literally have like a walking hippogriff walking around. It's Buckbeak, just chilling.
Yeah. Okay, so there is one thing that if this is how we close the stream, I would like it to be like this. I went to this particular place in Osaka, Japan. It is the Osaka Castle, which is a castle that got to live through a lot of samurai battles. So, oh, by the way, I did not go to the Gundam statue.
Oh, gay.
I went through. I went to a Gundam, but not the Gundam. But this is the one thing that I want to that I wanted to really share with you guys. So I did not go during cherry blossom season, but I got a little bit of a glimpse of early bloomers. So you can see a little bit of like the early bloomers, and these are part of the like some of the gardens of the castle. They had this sign which I just felt like it was so like cute. So this sign, what it says is that if you abandon or mistreat your pet and you get reported, you can get up to 1 year in prison for it.
Whoa.
Japan does not fuck around when it comes to pets. They have a huge appreciation for pets and like massive respect for that. So
do they let you bring your pets to like different places, or it's just okay?
No, yeah. We got to see it like a lot. So this is the thing that I don't think a whole, like every time I hear about like Japan and everything, I don't think I hear this take often. But I took this picture because this is the moment where I felt like I could move to this country.
That's so
because of this picture. So what is happening right here? I was what?
I just clicked on the link.
Yeah, sad days for you boys.
Wait, what?
Akira Toriyama
No
has
fucking
passed away
way.
at the age of 68.
What?
Oh, that's awful.
No.
And I ruined Ivan's day.
What? Blabs.
We got to get the Dragon Balls. We got to wish him back.
Oh shit.
Wait, how old?
68.
It
Oh
says.
my god.
That's not old at all.
Whoa.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that really does.
I ruined it. I'm sorry. I didn't know you guys were going to be that upset.
Oh. That's awful.
For anyone that doesn't know, Akira Toriyama just passed away at the age of 68, the creator of Dragon Ball.
Wow.
Fuck.
Born in 1955. Wow.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Definitely a legend. I mean, he shaped a lot of childhoods. He gave us BDay Darwolf, I just hope that your stupid ass comments are
Don't listen
a
to him. He's a fucking slut.
very stupid attempt of making a joke. But if they're not, I will 100% suggest that you shut the fuck up. Because I really hope that at your funeral don't have as many assholes trashing you. So just shut the fuck up if you're not going to have any fucking respect, or I'll block you. I don't give a little fuck of who you are at this very moment. And I hope that's understood. So,
Preach.
So yeah. Dude, I am deeply sorry for this. You know, like I grew up with fucking Dragon Ball as many other people did. He had many other arts, but yeah, like this is very sad news for the world and for people that really liked, you know, his work. So all I gotta say is like thank you. And in your spare time, if you know whatever you can. All right, he said do it. All right,
March
I did it.
1st, he passed away.
I see. Damn, that sucks. That really does.
So it didn't say how or why.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be. I mean, maybe there's
I
something
can't
in
pronounce
this.
this. Acute subdural hematoma. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to copy
Isn't
and
that
paste
something to
it.
do with the brain or something
Yeah,
to do with the
I think
heart?
that's something to do with the brain.
Isn't like a brain aneurysm?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's a
Hematoma.
shame.
Yes, a
Yeah, that stuff
hematoma.
just shows that just happens like instantly, doesn't that?
Mm-hmm.
Blood collects between the skull and the surface of the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow.
Well, fuck. You know,
Dang.
whatever you believe in, whether it's God or whatever you believe in, if you want to shoot a prayer or a moment of silence in your spare time for this man, by all means, especially if he meant anything to you during your childhood, uh, definitely. And it's never like good news or anything whenever you hear anyone passing away, because obviously that person has a family, has people that care for him or her or anything. So obviously there's going to be distraught, whether he's a famous or not a famous person. But in this case, obviously this man and his work touch millions. So even if you're
Possibly
not,
billions,
possibly billions, yeah, like he was the he's the reason like why many people are into animes today. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I grew up watching before I even knew it was called anime.
Mm-hmm. So thank you to Akira Toriyama. Thank you. Man, fuck, that sucks.
That's deep.
That really does. Well, I think I'm going to say a couple of words to finish the stream, kind of tying back what I was talking about the cherry blossoms, because one thing that I got to see in Japan, that it was a very part of like of their culture. Like I was riding the train and I would see people just watching anime like on their phones as they're traveling. Anime was just like a part of their life, a part of their culture. I would see like a commercial for a brand new anime followed up by a commercial for like toothpaste or something. It's just part of their culture, as well as the cherry blossoms are. So whenever I took the picture that I showed you at the cherry blossom gardens, I saw a lot of Japanese people truly admiring and appreciating what they had. They as they appreciate their anime, as they appreciate what they have, they were appreciating a tree, a simple tree. So coming from Mexico, uh, the typical Mexican culture, the typical Mexican person, it's a very defiant person, a very destructive nature. If you can break a rule, why not breaking it? That's the usual mentality. If you have something nice, how about we do a graffiti on it? How about if we can see if we can steal something from it? That's how in Mexico there's so many cities and so many things that get ruined and get lost because that's the mentality. So seeing a culture that appreciates something that they have and they live with, that every year they get to see the cherry blossoms and they appreciate it and they see it with such a admiration, it was something like the biggest cultural shock I've ever had. So if there is one thing that I can definitely say about the Japanese culture is that they appreciate and respect what they have. They appreciate the cherry blossom and they appreciate their anime, their culture. I know there's going to be a lot of Japanese people right now just thanking Toriyama for what he's done for their country as well as anime and manga. So all I have to say is that thank you, Toriyama, for giving us a lot of things to appreciate and be thankful for. Um, because a lot of us are here because of him. So, damn, that's some sad news. That's for sure.
Yeah,
That's some
it's
sad
pretty
news.
heavy.
And didn't Sailor Moon turn 32 today?
Yep.
Sailor Moon turned 32 today.
Wow.
Say the line, Lethal.
Oh, that's the anime, though. That's the anime.
Oh, not the manga.
I'm gonna make you say the line.
Yes. Thank you, Johnny. Sup, Ivan. I bought my tickets to Japan. Awesome. I hope you have a nice flight. And this will be my third time, and I'm starting in Fukuoka.
Fukuoka.
Oh, nice. Well, take a lot of pictures.
What am I supposed to say?
By the power of the moon,
No, that's not the line.
punish
Blabs.
you.
That's not the line, Blabs.
It's not? What is the line? Tell us, Lethal.
It's in the name of the moon, I will punish you.
Got him.
Nice.
That was cute. I like the move.
I do have something to show before we go, if you guys want.
Okay.
Yeah, of course we
So
want.
Jam, the elite fan. She's a little confused, but she's got the spirit.
That's what counts, exactly.
Also, I gotta share two last things with you guys. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If you have Netflix, I suggest that you go and watch this series called Street Food. Street Food is a series that highlights street food vendors from different parts of different countries.
I've
It's
seen
make me
it.
hungry.
No, just love food all day.
One of the episodes is Street Food Asia. Episode 2 is in Osaka, Japan. There is one chef with an amazing story. Like, every time you need inspiration, watch this episode of Toyo Sensei. He wanted to always open up a restaurant, but due to unforeseen circumstances that are heartbreaking, and like, he couldn't. So he opened a little stall like out in the street, and he treats it like an actual restaurant, and he talks about it with such love and care. Here we go again with the appreciation of what you have. But he didn't have the money to like provide with like high quality foods or anything like that. So what he did is that he would buy like tuna, and he's like, I need to give an edge. And a lot of restaurants do not serve grilled tuna cheek prepared with metal utensils, because the meat is so tender that it gets destroyed with the metal. So what did he think of doing? He grabs a blowtorch to grill them with one hand, and the other hand dips it in cold water with ice so he can like rearrange the tuna and cook it by hand. It's a cheap cut of meat, but because he prepares it this way, you get it completely elevated. And I was able to go to his restaurant. This is him preparing the tuna.
Holy crap, he's burning his hand.
That's nuts.
An incredible human being. He's not young, but he's going so strong. And this is how the tuna looks like once it's prepared. It is so incredibly delicious.
Perfect.
Like, you actually went here?
Yeah, that was me recording.
What?
And
hey, Ivan.
Yes.
Do you know what turned 25 yesterday?
What did?
Digimon.
No way. Dude, I went to a Digimon store and got a shit ton of things, and I'll make a specific video because holy fuck. No, dude, Digimon is the shit. Is the shit. I wish there was a Digimon center. But yeah, so I went to that specific place because of the documentary. I looked it up, and I was able to to tell him, hey, I come from Mexico to try your food, and it's
They
an
told you to
honor.
leave.
And he was like, show me the green card, and I couldn't. So but this man, he's very famous. His restaurant is packed every single day because he provides with amazing food. Not only does he make that tuna like that, but he serves the best fucking sushi and different cuts of tuna that I've had. Like,
What is
look at
that?
that is like the egg of fish, but like
Oh,
they're the fucking sizes of pokeballs. Like that's real fucking
yeah, caviar. You mean? Yeah?
caviar. Like
Mhm.
it's massive. I'm used to like the tiny little shits that are like the size of like sand grains from the Chinese buffet down the street. These things are fucking tapioca like balls.
That's cool. How was the tea there?
Did you
the
drink
bubble
tea?
teas and stuff? Yeah.
I did not try any bubble tea.
Really?
I didn't.
The
No, I
hell?
didn't.
You go to Japan? You have one bubble tea?
Bubble tea is from Korea.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You should know, Megan. You've been watching all those K-dramas.
I have never seen anyone drink bubble tea in a
Um,
K-drama.
Well,
Bubble teas, I can't. No, I don't like it.
okay,
I love
here's
it.
the thing.
Delicious.
We were at the mall in Australia, and I was like, Lethal, look, bubble tea. I'll get you some. And it was awful. So now he thinks it's awful.
Oh
I'm like,
no.
it's good. Yeah, Christina muted.
You have to find the one you like. Not all bubble tea is made equally.
Yeah.
Sure, you have
And
to
they're
find a
so
good
different.
one.
Like if you like really sweet stuff, you can get one that's ridiculous, and then there's
Yeah,
ones that are a little
You
more
gotta find something
tea.
good for him, then he'll like it.
I thought you were going to go
Yeah.
somewhere else with that, Christina.
I told Sean.
I thought, some bubble tea makes up 10% of the population of bubble tea, but commits 90% of the crime.
What?
What
I
is
don't
Black
think
ones.
any of us are following.
What?
It-
What's it to do with black people? I don't understand.
we had an hour and 30 minutes with no racist comments.
He literally said black.
No, you said black people. I said the black bubble tea.
Well, obviously, how else do they commit a crime if they're not people?
Yeah, black tea, right?
Black tea. See?
Mm-hmm.
At
Mm-hmm.
least they're out here quoting FBI stats.
Oh my god.
I also got sushi from Toyo, and like whenever you get sushi at any fucking sushi restaurant, the ratio of rice to chunks of meat, you know what it is. Like
It's
you have a tiny,
disproportionate at bare minimum.
Yeah.
he does not give a fuck. He will give you way more meat than rice.
Out of
There
it.
you go.
That's how you do it.
That's how and you can see that he's doing it like carelessly. Like, here, have your fucking rice.
He's
Like-
not trying to be pretty. He's like, eat the food. It
Yes.
tastes good.
Yeah, that's street sushi.
That is street fucking sushi to like
Looks
the
so
core.
good.
It
But
was.
did you find that the rice was just like the best? Like so
Oh
much
yeah,
better
the
than
rice
here?
has so much flavor to it. The
Yeah.
rice it's definitely
I went to a sushi making class, and the girl was Japanese, and she was like, I will not eat a single rice from America. Like, she's like, if my family doesn't send it from Japan, I'm just not eating rice, like, at all. She's like, I will, like, even the restaurant, she's like, I haven't been to one restaurant in at least our area that has sushi grade real, like, imported rice. And she's like, you just wouldn't believe the flavor difference. It's immense.
No, it really is. Like one of the things that I got to eat from the 7-Eleven on the list. 7-Eleven is
You
worth
gotta
the
make
hype.
a whole video on 7-Eleven.
Horeally fuck.
Like,
You
Like,
went
yes.
to
really need to see
7-Eleven in
this.
Japan?
The 7-Elevens
Yes.
in Japan are no
Google
joke.
it.
They are
Google it, Labs.
in-
YouTube 7-Eleven in Japan. Just do it.
It's unheard of.
You don't
Like,
understand.
The
Labs.
food is just good.
like
It's
uh,
the ultimate.
like
How
for
do you explain
example,
7-Eleven in Japan, Blab?
It's not like us where we stop at a gas station or something and we're like, oh, let's get a hot dog that's been rolling on the thing for like 8 hours and a bun that a rat probably ate. Like, it is not that. It is the opposite of that.
like for example,
Is
we
it high
got some frozen foods from 7-Eleven, and we looked at the
Blab's
expiration. We looked at the expiration date. The
Right.
expiration date was for like 2 days after purchase, like no preservatives whatsoever. It's like hey, it was made, get it. Holy fuck, 7-Elevens
Did
are
you take photos and stuff?
yes,
Will you make a 7-Eleven video?
I shall do.
It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so many like I haven't went to Japan videos and I'm here for it. Can't wait.
Oh, and this tax deductible, baby. Like, definitely, I'm going to. Another reason why I'm showing all of this off. But I went to the Pokemon Center.
Yee.
Oh, that's cool.
Badass.
And I got
Oh
a
yes. here we go.
mystery shirt.
Open it.
Ooh.
So
Ooh, that
they're-
was very seductive, Megan.
They're selling these mystery shirts with
Sorry.
Dragonite, Snorlax, Porygon, Gyarados, Aerodactyl, and what's the last bitch? Taurus.
I can't see it. Okay. Those are all pretty cool, actually.
So I got one, and I have not opened it because I wanted to open it with you guys.
Question.
Yes.
The packaging, I'm assuming it tells you like all the t-shirt sizes and everything, right? So you just grab like your size and you go. Yeah. Cool.
Why?
I'm just getting all the clarification, all the details.
So
She
for
wants
whenever
all the
you go.
deets.
What?
So for whenever you go.
Yeah.
Also, right before I open it, they had the Pokemon Cafe too.
Oh yeah, I've seen stuff like that.
And let
I've
me
always
tell
wanted to
you,
eat there.
when Japan has the best fucking presentation when it comes to food, is
Mhm.
because it's literally it. Look at that.
Oh my
Rice
god.
with curry.
Oh,
Like that
So
is some
cute.
next
That's
level shit.
adorable.
the Bulbasaur.
Why would you want to eat that?
I couldn't. I wouldn't know where to start. I couldn't eat it.
That is
Like
pretty
you're
funny.
just destroying Pikachu's butt, you destroy his face, you pick.
legit. Like, also, like for example, in Osaka in Universal,
Mm-hmm.
they had the Demon Slayer land, and got to see the statue of Tanjiro and Rengoku, and all the food at the restaurant was Rengoku themed. So I was
Dead.
able to get this Rengoku burger that had like
Oh my god.
you know the cheese with fire and
Holy, look at
Wow.
the. Wow.
like this is theme park food in Japan.
Beautiful.
Just fucking
Yeah.
just
So how does that
Crazy
stack
over
up to like the American ones?
yeah, it slaps it around.
Even like presentation wise, like they wouldn't
Yeah,
put like
present-
the flames
There
on
is
it
no
or anything?
presentation at Universal Studios in America.
Not
They
at
just
Universal,
slap it onto a
no.
plane and go ta-da.
So they
This
wouldn't
is
put,
the-
like, Rengoku flames on it or anything.
This is the Rengoku dessert.
Wow.
Ooh,
Holy
is
crap.
it flan? It looks good.
It's a mango mousse with
Wow.
Look how
like
they did the sauce. Like, wow.
yeah,
It's so
like
pretty.
the presentation of food in Japan is fucking peak. Is peak. Even their stupid ass fucking churros, like cherry blossom churro for Nezuko and matcha for Tanjiro. Like
Huh.
even the
Those are
fucking
so-
churros.
Wow.
Yeah, the food presentation is
And how was it though? Was it really good too?
it was really fucking good.
They just give a shit, you know?
It's just so
They give
annoying
all the
because
shits.
we pay so much here, right? It's so expensive for like nothing, and people don't even realize what they're paying for. And it's not even just the food, right? It's like the clothing and the materials and all these Universal Studios. They're garbage in comparison to Japan. And everyone's like, "Take my money, we need
And it's
this. These
because we're
supplies
okay
are
with
crap."
it. I mean, we're in an
Yeah.
age where people will do
They just
a
don't know.
$300 haul of Shein clothes that are made of like someone else's blood, sweat, tears, and like 100% polyester. So it's like
Mhm.
when our standards are so low, we go there and we're impressed. And they're like, no, this is the norm. The standard is high.
The
Like,
thing was, it used to be the standard here.
Yeah.
Everything used to be cotton and everything, but people just don't give a shit. They just don't care anymore. It's like,
no,
what?
everyone's like, oh, cheap is good. Cheap is good. We'll sacrifice. And I'm like, you just don't have to. But so
I
because
went
we're so
to-
easy to please, you know?
Mhm.
I went to like this random ass cafe and asked for a mango dessert, and that's what I got.
That's so pretty.
That's cute.
Like when I tell you, like every single place had a nice ass presentation on everything, is because it really is. Like they do care a lot about how everything looks and feels.
They have a lot of pride.
And let me tell you, I've never had better customer service
Oh, yeah.
experiences than there. And here's the thing. I watch a lot of videos. I did watch a lot of videos where they said like, oh, Japanese people can be rude, don't like foreigners. They're very like apprehensive about foreigners and stuff like that. But I can see why they wouldn't like foreigners, and it's probably the a lot of foreigners that go there expecting everyone to speak English or to just accept that because they're foreigners and they're paying, they can do whatever the fuck they want without like respecting the rules that they have. Because I did get to see a lot of like Latin American people and American people just not giving a shit, and they would get the looks and they would get like the side eyes and everything. But the moment I would go up to them and I, with my broken ass Japanese, I would try at least to like say something to them, I would light up their faces. Like they were really appreciative that people would try to like speak their culture. And I read this. I was gonna make a video about it. Kyoto is gonna ban tourists from the geisha district because of out of control behavior, and I'm so okay with that. Like, legit.
That's like embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Dude, all the Americans are always peeing in fountains in Italy and stuff like that, and graffiti and stuff. It's like why?
Well, it's the cool thing now to like go to Japan. Like I feel like it's really one of the top tourist destinations right now.
Yeah, because of anime, it's blown
Yeah,
up.
and some people don't even like anime, and they just go there because everyone else is doing it, and then they act a fool. Like I've seen a lot of videos about the things that Westerners, usually us, have done, and it's just so embarrassing. And so like there's a lot of places now that you go and they'll have signs that say like you can't take your phone in, you can't record, you cannot have a camera, like they'll tell you to put it away. And it's like really embarrassing.
No, and I'm completely down for it. Like for example, I was talking to a family member before going to Japan, and this family member has this air of like, oh, because I live in the US, I'm better than the poor Mexicans that are still living with their cows and shit. And I was explaining to this family member some of the rules, and one of the rules that I found kind of frustrating, but I would still respect, is that you cannot eat while walking. You have to find a spot to eat your food, and that's it. And I voiced this rule, and this family member went ahead and said, why should you care? Like, you're the tourist. Like, it's not like they're gonna say anything. And I said, like, I would rather be respectful in someone else's house, as you have probably rules in your house that you would like people to follow. And defiantly, this family member responded with, "We're like, what? Maybe not taking a shit on your living room, maybe not eating your food, shit like that, basic ass common decency." But I would rather be respectful than and that's when I was like, that's the fucking mentality, the arrogant, destructive fucking mentality that I'm
It's about
paying.
me.
Yeah, it's about me. Just saying, if you go to Japan, look up a lot of videos on following the rules, learn some Japanese, because they are going to most likely try to help you, or they will do what they can to help you if they see that you are at least trying. So yeah, that's all I have to say, because god damn it, it was such a pleasant experience with everyone the moment I tried to speak Japanese to them. But I got to see like some rejection from other like customer service representatives whenever the people were just like, you should be speaking English, motherfucker, like I come from America or whatever the fuck, you know. So so yeah, you not if you live in the US or Mexico or anything and you have a ghetto attitude, it doesn't matter where you go, you're still gonna be fucking ass ghetto. So try to be fucking respectful, try to be like decent, and not just in Japan, but within your own realm, you know, like just try to be a fucking decent person. Like that's it. God damn it. Thank you, Michael.
I was gonna say you should ask Lethal to say he wants a cheeseburger as he goes away.
What?
Say you want a cheeseburger in an American accent.
Oh. Hello. I enjoy tax returns and cheeseburgers.
That was so bad.
We all look
Oh,
the same and sound the same.
Please say, I think I'm gonna use my credit card today.
Hello. Today I'll be purchasing some trouser pants with a credit card.
that was better. That was better.
Trouser
I
pants.
don't understand why.
Trouser pants.
Honestly,
We
I
don't
do
say
think you all look
trousers,
the same.
actually. We just say pants.
Aw,
Trousers
that's
is kind of
adorable.
British.
I do actually think you all look the same.
Look the same?
Yeah, I think a lot of you look the same.
But Christina and I are the only Americans here. We don't look alike.
You all look kind of similar.
We're all just a
honestly.
bunch of white brunettes, you
I
know?
guess so.
It's true.
That's cute.
Aw.
That was
What's the bottom say? Something dreaming?
Made Dreaming.
Oh, this is
Oh,
about
Maid Cafe.
Yeah, I went to I went to a maid cafe,
Get some booty.
and that's Annan.
Oh.
That's her name, Annan.
Mm-hmm.
You look very
Uh,
happy.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking maid cafes are such an experience. Like, it's a fever dream to experience a maid cafe. Sadly,
feel
you
like I
cannot record
might
them or
want
anything,
to,
but it's a
but-
fucking fever dream. God.
Did you go to one of those? They have like these like
Massage parlors.
muscle dommy mummy cafes as well.
There's a lot. Like, there was one maid cafe for adventurers where the maids were actually like in sexy armor with swords and shit. Like,
That's badass.
There's-
I would so work there. That's so cool.
My problem is I'd go there and role play. You know, I'm from the land of Extraterrania, and I'm here on my quest.
dude, like legit, they will interact, like they will role play, like it's part of the experience. They want you to have that experience. There were other intraplanetary maid cafes where you're the captain of the ship, you know, and they're like Star Trek and shit. There were maid cafes for like the dominatrix, like very latex focus, if you know what I mean. Like every single
they
maid
come in
cafe that you can think
themes.
of, they had it. So if you've ever watched Akiba Maid War and you go to a maid cafe, watching Akiba Maid War again, it's like a completely different experience. But yes, maid cafes are something else. Also, fuck Hatsune Miku. There's so much Hatsune Miku merchandise, and I cannot fathom why, because Hatsune Miku is just like so overrated. But that's definitely not what I wanted to say. Anyways, shirt.
Open the shirt.
All
Open
right.
the shirt.
I want Aerodactyl or Gyarados.
Yeah.
I
those
bet you're
are
gonna
the
get the
two.
top right one, that blue thingy.
Those are the ones that I want. All right. Oh, motherfucker! It's Aerodactyl.
No way.
Yes.
Is it like lenticular?
Yay.
Yeah, like it.
Oh
it
wow, it
changes.
is.
Cool.
That's really cool.
Ooh, be careful washing that.
I'm not gonna wash it ever.
Ew.
Don't
Gross.
wear it. Don't wash it. Don't wash
I
yourself.
will wear it and
You
just like
sweaty
take a
ass
shower with
weeb.
it.
Waff.
Just take a shower with it. Oh, by the way, if you live in Atlanta, Georgia, Hatsune Miku's coming over to give a concert on May
Ooh.
something. I saw it. I got a notification for it. But guess what, bitches? If you live in Atlanta, Georgia, there's another concert in May that is gonna happen. Sim is
Sim.
coming.
I knew you were
The
gonna say it.
fucking rumbling is coming to Atlanta, and yes, I'm going.
I've
So,
heard they're really good live. I had a friend go see them in Jersey.
I bet. Dude, I could keep going about this trip, but I'm not going to because it's probably late, and we've already like. Oh, I wanted to show this to Lethal. That's it. Metal Greymon right there,
Mm.
and Exodia, Galliarmon over
We
there.
need
That's
like
the
an
good
emote.
Backstage night as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like when it came to figures, I went to Akihabara and god fucking damn it. I like just look at this shit. Just look. All the figures that you can think of.
Damn.
Jeez.
Oh.
And all of these are
It's a
Dragon
nice
Ball.
glass case. Look how many things you can stick in it.
Nice case. That's a nice boulder.
I took
I
this
like the
That is a
boulder.
I
nice
took this
boulder.
picture for Lethal because of this section.
I need those
Oh
pieces.
yeah!
It's not a boulder, it's a
Is that
rock.
Masato?
Yeah, look at that.
Where's Masato? Where is my beloved?
I don't see her. Nope.
Lot of
Asuka.
Asuka.
Yeah, lots of them.
I'd love to get that Ava one though.
That's
Dude,
cool.
we all I gotta say is we need to go and we don't need to
Mm.
save as much as I thought we needed to. So Christina, please do whatever you need to do, but you gotta come with us.
I
Leave
know.
the baby at home with Miguel and everything.
Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna tell everybody now
We
because no one on
did!
What
Weeds
the
and
fuck?
Waifus doesn't know.
What?
No, my channel knows.
Blab.
All right, well, I figured we had to
Blabs.
tell everyone eventually. We did it again. We did it with Ivan going to Japan,
Yeah.
spoiled it. And now we're spoiled here. That's why I'm so
Shit.
tired, y'all.
Dude,
All right, well,
okay.
here we go. Everyone, Weebs and Waifus fam. Most of you probably already know this because a lot of you are following me, but I've been pregnant for like months. You losers. You didn't know. Here, you want to see? You want to see? I don't know if you can see. I'm wearing black.
Oh
it's
yeah,
kind of
no,
hard.
you are.
No,
There you
yeah,
go.
we can
You are
see it.
Cool.
Holy fuck,
I'm
we
too
can
short.
see that.
I'm on my toes right now. Okay, and I have to pee. So yeah, that's really hard. To pee 24/7 now.
Sorry, Christina. I swear you said something on
Wait,
the
was it
stream.
Blabs who spoiled it last time, or was it me? Because we
You
thought you
spoiled
told
it for
everyone.
Ivan. You spoiled
Yeah.
it for Ivan's
Yeah.
trip.
Is there anything else we could spoil for someone else?
Yeah,
I don't say shit. I stay.
What?
So yeah, guys,
She
it's
has
gonna
all over
be.
Instagram and her own YouTube. It's not exactly a secret.
I know it's really not. If you follow me on Instagram, like you already know, but I haven't announced it here, so there you go.
Oh shit, that is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, make him bigger.
Oh,
That's what
hold
she
on.
said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
And
have
then
the
he
power
said
anymore.
I can't.
Just a little bit more spit. It'll get there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's good. Yeah. Dude.
Nice lethal dex.
Actually, one of the things I grabbed while I was there. For anyone that
Say Lethal Dyke.
follows me on my Yu-Gi-Oh journey, I was able to get all the crystal beasts in Japanese. So that was like,
Wait, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I have them
was it
downstairs.
super expensive or no?
They were so not expensive, like,
Oh,
and I
that's
got
awesome.
like first edition ones. Oh, Mike is here.
Mike is here.
What's up?
Mike,
Oh no, that's not
You
Mike.
don't even
That's Mike.
Oh,
Also, one thing that I gotta say about Japan, at least on the bars that I went to, that's how you do a bar. In America, you go to a bar and it's fucking loud as shit, and everyone's fucking just
There's
like
TVs
horny,
everywhere.
and you cannot do anything at a bar except for like just try to pick up someone to go home with. Like that's it.
I literally saw actually this post on the other day on Twitter saying that some woman was getting judged because she was reading a book at the bar, and everyone's getting like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?" It's like that. Once upon a time, people could actually socialize at bars, and not try to pick each other up, or just read a book or read whatever. Yeah.
So we went to this bar, music pretty chill, but just like in the background. And you could play darts, and it was all you can drink, but no one had the fucking like audacity to just like get drunk. You could have like, this is how they had the drinks. You could have served yourself as much as you wanted to get like absolutely wasted.
Wow.
But there was no need to. There was no need to. Like they were just like drinking and like talking to others. We were able to like socialize with a group of Japanese people that came and everything. Like that's how you do a bar, where you have like
So they
little
let you
games.
make your own drinks?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is pretty cool.
Because
Self-serving bar.
they know
Heck
that the
yeah.
people are not going to be disrespectful to just like abuse the system, which is a fucking cancer that at least like I can see here in the United States, but mostly in fucking Mexico. The moment you give someone an inch, they'll fucking try to take the mile.
Yeah.
oh, it's the classic,
yeah.
ruining it for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a good thing going.
And that's where it comes like, we can't have nice things. I bet you that's not the case in Japan. They don't say that because they can have nice things and they just like care for it. Fucking sons of bitches. Stupid motherfucker.
That's really cool.
I hate people, goddamn it.
Yeah.
I just fucking hate people.
Same.
What were you gonna say, Lethal? You said something?
No, I didn't.
I want the cheeseburger.
I actually said I don't like to say things because one of these two will just randomly blurt it out.
No secrets here.
Don't tell your secrets in the Weebs and Waifus chat.
Yeah, just like if you have a secret, if Blab's around, just don't talk.
That's bullshit.
There's a reason she's called Blabs.
I don't
I'm just
actually dish out
kidding.
secrets.
Illuminati. I'm just kidding. Anyway.
Anyways, I'm gonna stop because I could still keep going, but I'm gonna stop. Because otherwise, yeah.
Do we talk about what we watched while we've been gone for 3 weeks? 2 weeks? What was it?
We
2
did at the
weeks?
beginning.
Have we caught up on super chats?
Oh, Johnny the Wiz wanted to like say something stupid. What was? I had hopes to meet you there, but you got ahead of me. Yeah, sorry, man. I sorry I wasn't planning my trip around you. Should have known. You literally haven't messaged me in months, so it's your fault.
Did you get his other ones?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah.
was trying to pretend he was ordering a hamburger and getting some trouser pants and whatnot. He's practicing. It's fine.
You all look the same.
Because she's old. She's old, Argo.
Megan actually tranquilizes her dog every day.
I almost said because she's deaf, but she's not deaf. She's blind.
She's blind.
I was like, she can hear, actually.
I want to be that dog, to be honest.
She's got a good life.
Yeah.
Trust
Yeah,
me.
man.
Probably
She's
the best.
cute. I love
So
her.
what have you been watching? Because we talked about what we've been watching.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Christina? Give us something. Give us something
Well, I
good.
only think I've only watched one thing new, Well, it's not. I mean, it's kind of new, but I'm still catching up. You know, Apothecary Diaries, Solo Leveling, Sign of Affection. Oh my god, so good! It's just getting better and better.
Yes. Ah!
Best shoujo anime. I mean, do we even call it shoujo? I don't know. It's the best romance anime I've ever seen,
Seriously.
and like
I'm
it's
obsessed with
just
it.
winning. If y'all haven't seen it, just Sign of Affection. So good. But then I was like, okay, I'm on like a little romance kick. Let me just watch something cute. And Skippin' Loafer was one that I'd been wanting to watch, but I needed to sit down because it's subbed and there was no dub. And it was just real cute. It wasn't as like romancy as I thought it was going to be, but it was super wholesome and still like a really good story. So hope it gets a second season, but it wasn't as good as I thought. I thought it was going to be like way better, but still good. I can't complain. Skippin' Loafer's cute. If it got a second season, I'd be thrilled. But I did binge that in like a day. It's pretty good.
Okay. Thank you, Common Pepil or whatever.
Common people.
Common people.
Whatever.
Oh, got it.
Pill.
People.
Pepe Le Pew.
As my old dad used to say, if it doesn't fit, spit on and drink. Where is that go? Like, at what part of the conversation did this?
Doesn't matter.
Just accept it.
Good
Just
advice.
I don't know either.
That was a smart father.
Maybe he's just starting to watch when we were talking about the BDay. You know, like,
Maybe he's just throwing out some good life advice. I appreciate it.
well, thank you.
I think your dad had some good advice, and we can all learn from that.
Blasphemous.
You know, let's go out with this one, because this is something that I don't think gets talked about a lot. But there's a lot of street artists in Japan, and I got to meet this fantastic gentleman who can play the bass like holy fuck.
Grooving.
So, anyways,
I know that song.
She's just frozen in the corner over there. I know that song. Tattoo. Oh.
I know that song. Now I'm mad. It's
Okay.
not Snarky Puppy, is it? It's something really vague. It's probably Snarky Puppy or something. Anyway, I know that song. Damn, that's gonna bother me. Anyway,
You guys, did you know she knows that song?
I know that
She knows
song.
that song.
I'm cultured. You know, I had a concert tonight, so I look so fancy. I'm just cultured, you know.
Okay.